नित्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामिने गौरतुषे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Welcome to all the devotees to our weekly Bhakti Vaibhav class. So, in the previous classes, we were discussing about how the four Kumaras, with eagerness to have the darshan of Lord Vishnu, went to Vaikunta, but they were stopped by Jaya and Vijaya, the seventh gate, who were cursed by the four Kumaras to become Asuras. So, they entered into the womb of Titi. Titi kept them within the room for 100 years. Then immediately they were born. As soon as they were born, they became big. And then the younger brother Hiranyaksa went on victory march. He wanted to fight with some opponent, but no one was ready to fight with him. Everyone was fleeing away. So he ultimately went into the ocean. He was swimming in the ocean for many years, and he was fighting with the waves of the ocean with the intention to fight. There was no one to fight with him. So finally he came to Varuna. He challenged Varuna. Instead of challenging, actually begged Varuna, I want to have the charity of fighting. So Varuna said, I am old. I cannot give you correct fighting. You please go to Vishnu, who just appeared somewhere nearby only, and he will give you good fight. And till now, you might have been not sleeping for many nights. So after having good fight with Lord Vishnu, you will have good sleep. So then Hiranyaksha is going to find out Vishnu, where Vishnu is there and where he can find with where he can fight with Vishnu. So that is the section which is described in the chapter 18. The 18th chapter describes a conversation between the demon Hiranyaksha and Lord Varaha, and also talks about Brahma's fear and a battle between Hiranyaksa and Lord Varaha will be described briefly in this chapter. This is a small chapter with 28 verses. So we'll try to see. Please repeat after me. Maitreya Uvacha Tadeva Makarnya Jalesha Bhashitam Mahamanasta Dviganaya Durmada Harer Viditva Gatimanga Naradad Rasatalam Nirvivishetara Taranvita. Yeah. So now Maitreya is narrating the story unto Vidura. He's saying that, oh Vidura, hearing the words of Varuna, the arrogant and foolish Hiranyaksha ignored the warning given by Varuna. Varuna clearly told, go and fight with Vishnu. He will remove your pride and you will be killed by him. So he thought, no, what Vishnu and all, what he will do to me. So ignored the warning of Varuna. And finally, he learned about Lord Vishnu from Narada, where you would find the Lord. Then he quickly entered the Garbhodaka ocean. So on the way, while walking, while searching for Vishnu, he saw Narada Muni. He asked, Varuna was talking so much high about Vishnu. You know, where is he? And Narada Muni was very happy with that. Yeah, Vishnu. in Garbhodaka ocean is lifting the Bhumandala? Please find out. So then Hiranyaksha started going towards Garbhodaka ocean. Hearing of a worthy opponent and not considering Varuna's words that he would lie down on the battlefield and that the Lord killed such demons as himself, since he thought that it was impossible he could be obstructed. But till now, no one could dare to stand in front of me. How can Vishnu will stand in front of me? And this person is talking so much high about Vishnu, he will kill me also. Does he? Is he have that much power? We could not accept it. So proud and eager, Hiranyaksha searched for the Lord all over. So when he could not find him, where can I find him? Where can I find him? He was like shouting. Then by chance he saw Narada Muni in the city nearby and questioned Narada Muni, where can I find Vishnu? From Narada, Hiranyaksha learned where to go and then entered the Garbhodaka ocean. Garbhodaka ocean, the place where from Garbhodaka ocean, Lord Varaha is lifting the Bhumandala. So Narada Muni told, he is there. You can find out. Lord Varaha just appeared and lifting the Bhumandala. Then that's why Varuna told, Lord is there as Varaha and he will give you good fight. Go and fight with him. That was the current incarnation. So Lord was around. So that's why Varuna told and Narada Muni told him, go and find out him in Garbhodaka ocean. So now Hiranyaksha is running towards Garbhodaka ocean. And he ran there. And then he saw Lord Vishnu. And he's saying, Dadarsha tatra bijitam daradaram Proniyamana agradamshra Mushnantama Krishna Swarucharjunaruna Shriya Jahasa Chavo Vanagocharo Mruga. Please read. Oh, Vanagochara. Hiranyaksha saw the Lord in Garbhodaka ocean. What was Lord doing? Lord, the holder of the earth, lifting high the earth on the tips of his tusks. Lord Varaha had two tusks. So with that, he was lifting the entire Bhumandala. Diminishing Hiranyaksha's splendor with his reddish eyes. Lord was with reddish eyes, and Lord's whole body was brightly shining, and that brightness diminished the brightness of Hiranyaksha. Then Hiranyaksha thought, oh, Hiranyaksha laughed and started shouting, oh, you are a beast that lives in the water. You are a water animal. You are stealing away my property. Because Hiranyaksha already defeated Indra. So after defeating Indra, all the three lokas belongs to him only. Because Indra is the ruler of three lokas, Bhuloka, Bhurloka, Sargaloka, and also lower planetary systems. So Indra is defeated. Now everything belongs to Hiranyaksha. So the property that belongs to Hiranyaksha is taken by Varaha. He said, do you stealer of my wealth? How dare you to do that? Oh, water animal, like that is telling. In the previous discussion of Lord Varaha pastime, the pastime of the battle was not described in detail. The 13th chapter, when there was discussion, Lord Varaha lifted the Bhumandala and then they just prayed. That pastime took place during Swayambhu Manvantara. And this pastime is taking place in Chakshusha Manvantara. Now the battle details are explained in detail. Abhijitam means he who conquers all around. The Lord conquers all around. Other one is Abhijitam means it can mean he who is the present deity of Abhijit constellation. So Lord appeared during Abhijit Muhurta. It was noon time. The noon time Muhurta is known as Abhijit Muhurta. Early morning hours is known as Brahma Muhurta. So like that, noon time Muhurta is known as Abhijit Muhurta. So Lord appeared during Abhijit, and then only our Hiranyaksha came there, and then They are going to fight now. Lord Varaha was lifting up the Bhumandala high. He diminished Hiranyaksha's splendor by his personal radiance. So Vanagochara means a being living in the water as well as a beast living in the forest. Vanagochara. Vana means forest. It is traveling in the forest. Vanagochara. Or Vanagochara. Vanagochara. Vanaga means water. So a living entity which lives in the water. So both the meanings are there according to Sanskrit. The demon's abuse is also a praise for the Lord. Vanagochara can mean Narayana, who sleeps in the water. Narayana also means, Ayana means sleeping. Nara means water. The person who is sleeping in the water is Vishnu. Lord Vishnu sleeps in the water. So same, that is also same. So though from Hiranyaksha's point of view, Hiranyaksha is calling Lord Varaha as you are a forest animal or you are a water animal. But from Mother Saraswati's point of view, Vanagochara means, oh Lord Vishnu. It's like that. This Vanagochara is sought by the sages. Or Vanagochara can mean one who should be seen in the isolated place, not in the village. The great sages will go to forest and perform severe austerities not to see the darshan of Lord Vishnu. That Lord Vishnu is addressed as Vanagochara. So from now on, all the verses which are spoken by Hiranyaksha, from Hiranyaksha's point of view, is criticizing Lord Varaha. But from Mother Saraswati's point of view, Hiranyaksha is offering praises of Lord Varaha. So both the meanings are there for every word, for every verse, there are both the meanings. So both the meanings will be discussed in the upcoming verses. Yeah, one the first one was Shvetavaraha appeared once in a day of Brahma, and this is Neelavaraha. He appeared once again. Generally, according to the need of the hour, they'll appear. Sometimes the pastime only is supposed to take place only once, he appears once. If the pastime is supposed to take place multiple times, he appears again. The previous time, there was only lifting the Bhumandala. This time, there was a need of fighting with Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyakashipu. So Lord again made his appearance. This time Hiranyakashipu came, that time Hiranyakashipu was not there. This is additional pastime. In addition to lifting the Bhumandala. Last time he appeared from the nostril of Brahma. This time he appeared on his own. It did not come from the nostril of Brahma. Ahai me haigna mahim vimunchano rasaukasam vishvasrujeyam arpita naswasti aswasya anaya mamekshata. Suradamasadita sukarakrute. Who best of the demigods, just in the form of this earth is the inhabitants of the world region, and you cannot take it from my presence and not. Hiranyakashipu further saying, "Oh fool, release the earth. It has been given by Brahma to me for the inhabitants of the Rasadala. You will not live in good health if you take the earth without my permission. That means you will have your bodily limbs damaged if you continue to take it further. O lowest of the Devatas, Suradama, who have taken a form of a boar, Surakrute." So these are the words spoken by Hiranyaksha directly. But Mother Saraswati says that, "Oh omniscient Lord." So Ajna, one meaning of Ajna is "oh fool." Another meaning of Ajna is all knowing. So in that way, "Oh omniscient Lord, you have been given the earth by Brahma. Do not give up the earth. You will obtain our kingdoms along with the earth by being merciful to me. O supreme among the Devatas, Sura Adama, One meaning is lowest among the devatas. Other one is Sura Dama. So you control the devatas. O supreme among the devatas who have appeared as a bore for your devotees. This is the second meaning which we can understand from Mother Saraswati. So the earth or the Bhumandala has been given by Brahma to the inhabitants of the lower 7 lokas who are living just above Garbhadaka ocean. So no one can lift it from the lower regions. Without my permission, you will not leave carrying the earth. The earth actually belongs to the members of the lower regions. Borlok, not Borloka. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatal, Mahatal, Patal. So in that way. So we, the residents of Rasatala, the entire earth belongs to us. How dare you to take our property? Like that is saying. There is another meaning to the same verse. O omniscient Lord, one beyond whom there is no knowledge. Agnya. Do not give up the Bhumandala. Brahma has presented the Bhumandala to you. Along with it, you will obtain our wealth and kingdoms also. That Bhumandala contains our abode also, Rasatala. Rasatala is the abode of the Asuras. So whatever wealth is there in the Rasatala Loka also belongs to you only. Because Brahma has given you Bhumandala. So it is yours. Though we may say that is ours, but actually everything belongs to you. So whatever is ours is all yours only. You take that also, along with the Bhumandala. Why do you give the earth to me? Lord is asking. And Hiranyaksa says that it is because your mercy on me. Because you are merciful upon me. Whatever I have, it is yours only. I'll offer everything unto you. O best of the devatas, this form of a boar is given to you, to your devotees for service. Now you have appeared in the form of Varaha, so that in the future your devotees will worship you in this Varaha form. The word no can be interpreted as na. Thus, two meanings can be given. Na means us. No means not. So in both way, it is said that this earth does not belong to us and it belongs to you. And whatever belongs to us, it is yours. And we are all will continue to serve you for the rest of eternity. Like that, Hiranyaksha as Jaya and Vijaya say, not as a demon. So both the meanings are there for this verse also. Vamna sapatne rabhavaya kimbruto. Cloud. Yoma yaya hanti asuran parokshajit. Tvam yogamaya balamalpa paurusham. Samstapya muda pramruje suhrussusha. Please read translation. Were you who killed the demons by deception by remaining invisible? You are that person who killed demons being invisible in the past? Protected by the devatas in order to kill me. Now you come again to kill me, being protected by the devatas. I will wipe away the tears of grief of my friends after destroying you. A coward with strength produced by Yogamaya. In the past, the Asuras were killed by devatas as well as Lord Vishnu. So now he is saying that you have killed our friends, our relatives many times in the past. And you are always protected by devatas. Now where are the devatas now? No one can come for your rescue. So I can easily defeat you. So like that, he's thinking and saying. Have you who kill by deception, by remaining invisible, been protected by the devatas? You are my enemies by destroying me. You do not kill them directly. After killing, you who do not have physical strength, only Yogamaya, I shall wipe away the tears of lamentation of my friends. There is no other meaning to his words. So basically saying that I'll kill you. After killing you, there nothing will remain. Neither you nor devatas, everything will be destroyed. That's what I think. Have the devatas taken shelter of you? The second meaning is, have the devatas taken shelter of you who kill asuras by your mercy in order to award me liberation? So the devatas who have taken your shelter have killed the asuras. Same way you come to kill me and liberate me, my dear Lord. By killing the demons, you give them a spiritual destination. You remain victorious, though you are invisible. Your invisibility is your great mercy. So like that is glorifying the Lord because you want to get liberated by the Lord. So this is the Saraswati meaning. The devatas show themselves after a little sadhana, but you do not reveal yourself even after plenty of sadhana. We want to get darshan of devatas. Little sadhana, if you perform, devatas become visible and they give their blessings. But not Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu will be visible only after severe tapasya. After fixing my mind on you, who have inconceivable powers and who make Mahavishnu insignificant, because he's Lord of Vaikuntha. Mahavishnu is here in the material world only. I will completely destroy the suffering of material existence of my friends, since you liberate even the friends of those who remember you. Now today, I will surrender to you, by which all my friends will be liberated. This is the positive meaning for that. Oh Lord, you show satisfaction with the fools by giving them your bhakti. Even for fools, you become happy by giving them liberation. Normally, Lord gives Krishna bhakti. Lord gives entry into Vaikuntha for those who are surrendered. But just like he told Prahlad Maharaj, what to speak of your father, your 21 generation will be liberated. Same way he's feeling that by I becoming devotee, all my friends and relatives will be liberated by you. You are such a compassionate Lord. So like that. So this is how he is offering a praise in glorification of the Supreme Lord. So then he says, Tvai samstite gadaya shirna shirshni अस्मद् भुजाच्युतया ये च तुभ्यम् बलिं हरन्ति ऋषयो ये च देवः स्वयं सर्वे न भविष्यन्त्यमूला. Yeah. When you are killed by the club released from my hand, those who offer you homage, the sages and the great devatas, will all be without foundation. You are the root of the great sages and devatas. When you are killed by the hitting of my club, what will happen to sages and devatas? They will be without foundation, they will also fall dead. Like that. When you are killed, the devatas will also die. The other meaning is as follows. When your skull is not cracked by a club released from my hand, the recent devotees who offer you homage at this time, and as well as the ancient devotees, devatas, devotees and sages, will spontaneously no longer be unsteady. He says that even though I may release my mace, its touch will be like a touch of a flower. It will not at all harm you. By looking at that wonderful scene, your old devotees and new devotees will not be disturbed at all. Though there is a big fight, but in the fight, the hitting of the blows by opponent person is like hitting with the flowers. Then devotees will never feel sorry for that. They feel more joyous. So like that is telling. So whatever fight I'm going to do with you, it will be like throwing flowers at you. So it will not cause any anxiety in your devotees. So this is your wonderful nature. Like that, Hiranyaksha is glorifying the Lord. Like that it is. Then Satudyamano ridurukta tomare Tamshragragam gam upalakshya bhitam Todam vrishan niragad ambumadyad Gruhahata sa karenurete bha. Someone read translation? Yeah. Though assailed by the lances of the enemy's abusive words, the Lord, seeing the frightened earth perched on the ends of his tusks, bore the insults and emerged from the water like an elephant attacked by a crocodile. So Hiranyaksha, Lord is lifting the Bhumandala, but Hiranyaksha is insulting, hurling the insulting words. Lord Varaha did not respond. He did not become angry at all because Lord Varaha is looking at the earth which is on the tusk. She is getting frightened. So what will again fall down to the question like that. So in order to give assurance to the earth, Lord Varaha did not say even a word. He did not show up any agitation. The Lord was assailed by the abusive lance-like words of the enemy. He bore the pain of the enemy's abusive words. He was like an elephant attacked by a crocodile. Other meaning is the Lord was pained victorious. Sorry. The Lord was pained by compassion, seeing the pain in Brahma and others who heard those words. Lord was not pained, but all other devatas who were hearing these conversations, they became pained. So Lord was compassionate. Don't worry. Let him speak. Just wait for some time afterwards. Let us see what he will speak. He was victorious by the happiness gained through the praise uttered by the enemy. But Lord was feeling happy because there is second meaning to the words of the Hiranyaksha. So Lord is only taking the second meaning. He was like an elephant emerging from the water, uninjured by a crocodile. Even though crocodile-like words are heard by Hiranyaksha, but Lord was not at all disturbed by them because Lord is seeing them as words of glorification. So he was slowly coming out of the water in order to assure Mother Earth that I will not throw the Bhumandala once again into Garbhudaka ocean. So like that. Hare Krishna, devotees online able to follow?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Tam
Yes, Prabhuji.
nissarantam saliladanudruto Hiranyakosho dviradam yatajasha Paraladam shroshaninnishvano bhavad Gata hriyam kim tu asatam vigarhitam. So Hiranyaksha was holding with left and right, speaking all ill words. And Lord did not say a word back, even a word back, but simply coming up above the water, and so that he can keep the Bhumandala somewhere, so that Bhumandala will not feel sorry, will not be afraid. So Hiranyaksha became very angry. So I'm saying so many things and you're not responding as if you are not considering me my presence only. The Hiranyaksa is saying that Hiranyaksa with golden hair and fierce teeth, chasing the Lord as he rose from the water, just like a crocodile pursuing an elephant, then spoke with a sound of thunder. What censure is there for those who shame, those without shame and bravery? Correct. Chasing the Lord, Hiranyaksha said, is there criticism for those who, without shame and cowardly, those who don't have any shame or cowardly, for them, is there any criticism for them? Because anyway, they don't respond. Even whether you say something, you don't say something. So there is no use in saying something. There is not at all. But still, it is not unsuitable to criticize opponents who flee. Still no problem. Even though he might not be shameful person, he has no shame, but there's nothing wrong in criticizing someone who is fleeing away. The other meaning is as follows. Can there be criticism of those who are merciful and modest? Will there be any words of criticism for the people who are compassionate like the Supreme Lord? Those who, being merciful, flee for the purpose of protecting the earth, who has taken shelter of your tusk, should not be criticized. If a person is standing in front of one for battle, one can criticize. But this person is busy doing something else, busy in saving somebody else. Then what is the need of criticizing? Not like that. So another meaning is thinking that it was not proper to pursue the Lord who was lifting the earth for helping the population. The demon criticizes himself. Is there censure for me? A demon dedicated to my own pleasure, devoid of shame? No, there is not. How fortunate I am. So Hiranyaksha, as Jaya Vijaya is praying that, see, the Lord is saving the earth, which is meant for the resting place for the people in general. And I am criticizing the Lord. Do I have no shame? So how unfortunate I am. Like that is criticizing himself. So then, what happened then? So while Hiranyaksha was criticizing the Lord that you are shameless, I'm saying so many words, you are not responding, not at all considering things seriously. What kind of shameless person are you? Something like that. He was scolding at the Lord. Then Lord responds. Saga mutasta salilasya gochare vinyasya tasyam madada swasatvam abhistuto vishvasruja prasuner आपूर्यमानो विबुधै पश्यतोर्हे. Placing the Bhumandala and the waters in the Garbhodaka ocean within his sight, the Lord invested her with his energy so that she did not sink in the water, while Brahma and other devatas uttered praises. The Prajapati showered flowers over him, and the enemy watched. Even while Hiranyaksha was shouting at the Lord and looking at the Lord, hoping that Lord will come for the fight, but Lord was slowly came up the water and kept the woman at a safe place and empowered it to remain safe. And then is getting ready for the battle. Since the Bhumandala is frightened, it is not good that I fight with the demon right away. Thus, the Lord placed the Bhumandala upon the waters within his sight and endowed her with his own energy. Swasamstam. The meaning is Lord Varaha expanded himself as Lord Kurma and kept the entire Bhumandala upon his own back, so that the Bhumandala would not sink in the water once again. It is mentioned in the previous chapter also, 13th chapter. It was mentioned that iti upastiya manosau munibir brahmavadibihi salile swakuha kranta upadattava upadattavi tatvanam. After being thus praised by the sages with Vedic words, Lord Varaha, the protector of all, placed the Bhumandala and the waters of Garbhudaka ocean, which had been attacked by his host. So what Lord did in the third canto, 13th chapter, but during Samamantari, doing same thing now. So first he wanted to keep the Bhumandala in a safe place. So both the places, the same description is there. So here actually, though Bhagavatam does not say clearly, but it is understood that Lord Varaha expanded himself as Kurma, and the Bhumandala kept on the back of Kurma. Then Lord Varaha fought with Hiranyaksha. Being praised and requested by the great sages and Devatas and Lord Brahma, Lord Varaha placed the Bhumandala upon himself and Lord Kurma's back, who was floating on the waters of Garbhudaka. So it's like that. Thus the Supreme Lord support the earth, the Bhumandala, by his own Shakti. So being praised and being requested by the Devatas and great sages headed by Lord Brahma, Lord Varaha expanded himself as Kurma, and Lord Varaha kept the Bhumandala on the back of Kurma. While Kurma is holding the Bhumandala, Lord Varaha fought with Hiranyaksha. Thus the Lord support the earth, the Bhumandala, by his own Shakti, by his own expansion, we can say. He was praised by Brahma, he who showered completely with flowers by the Prajapatis while the enemy watched. This indicates that the demon was not respected. The Brahma and other devatas are glorifying Lord Vishnu. The Prajapatis and Apsaras, Gandharvas, they are showering flowers, singing and dancing, because Lord did a wonderful task. Lord dived into the water and lifted the Bhumandala, and because Hiranyaksha came for fight, not to fight with him, Lord kept the Bhumandala above the water by expanding himself as Kurma, and all the devatas, everyone was happy, joy, 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 and they are flowing flowers. Same thing we can see in Dashavatara Sutra. Kshitiriha Vipulatare Tishtata Prushte, Dharani Dharana Kina Chakra Gariste, Keshavadrita Kurma Sharira. So Lord appeared as Kurma to keep the Bhumandala on his back. Dharani Dharana, see, Kshitiriha Vipulatare Tishtata Prushte, Prushta means back. Lord Kurma kept the Bhumandala Kshiti upon his back. And Jayadeva Goswami, the same Dashavatara, the end says that Veda Nudrate, as Masya, you protect the Vedas. As Kurma, you kept the Bhumandala on your back. And as Varaha, you lifted the Bhumandala. And then Lagubhatam says that Padme Proktam Dadek Shauni Mayam Yevartita Suraha Shasranta Retu Kalvado Aparkato Bhavat. Basically, at the beginning of the day of Brahma, the Supreme Lord manifested himself in the form of Kurma in order to keep the Bhumandala upon his back. Same way, during Chakshusha Manvantara, by the request of the Devatas, Lord manifested Lord Kurma's form and kept the Bhumandala on his back. So like that, fifth canto also we have a prayer there saying that Namo Avasthanaya Namaste, the Lord who carried the entire earth. In that way. So those are the different references in order to show how Lord Narasimha is not a ordinary person. He was supremely extraordinary, and then he expands as Kurma and keep the Bhumandala on his back, and he's still carrying the Bhumandala on his back. It is an activity for the entire day of Brahma. Thankless task of the Supreme Lord. So in that way. So then, Parankusham Paranushaktam Tapaniyopakalpam.
Can I speak, Prabhuji? Haribol.
Yes, Mataji, you can repeat.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Paranukshaktam tapaniyopakallam
Mahagadam Kanchana Chitradamsham
Mahagadam Kanchana Chitradamsham
Marmanabhikshnam Pratudantam Duruktai
Marmanaviksham Pratudantam Duruktai
Prachandamanyo Prahasam Tamabhavase.
Prachandamanyu Parasham Tama Babhase.
Read the translation, Mataji.
The demon, who had a wealth of ornaments, bangles, and beautiful golden armor on his body, chased the Lord from behind with a great mace. The Lord tolerated his piercing ill words, but in order to reply to him, he expressed his terrible anger. Hare Krishna.
So, Lord Varaha kept the Bhumandala above the water by expanding himself as Kurma so that the Bhumandala does not sink into the water. Then Lord Varaha is going little away. Because if the fight happens next to the Bhumandala, Bhumandala may feel afraid. So Lord wanted to go little away. As Lord was going little away, Hiranyaksha became, what is this? I am here to fight with you and you kept the Bhumandala there and you're running away? What kind of person are you? And he also followed after Lord. Like, what was that Ranachur Rai pastime there, na? Kalayavan. So Lord came in front of Kalayavan and started walking away. And Kalayavana was asking, hey, stop, I want to fight with you. Stop, stop, stop. Like that. Lord was going and he was following. Same thing. The Lord replied to Hiranyaksha, ornamented with gold, wearing golden armor, carrying a huge club, who was following him in great anger. He assailed the demon to the heart with sharp words and laughed. So then, after going to some distance, quite some distance, where the fight can happen without disturbing Mother Earth. So Lord stood there and he became angry and he also laughing. For the praises offered by Hiranyaksha as Jaya Vijaya, Lord was laughing. Oh, thank you very much for your wonderful prayers. But for the criticism made by Hiranyaksha, the demon, Lord became angry and is going to respond now. Till now, he was asking, you are what kind of shameless person? You are not either responding anything, not saying anything, and not fighting with me. Now, Lord will say something and then he will fight also. That's why he began to speak something with sharp words. The Lord spoke to the demon ornamented with gold, wearing gold armor, who followed him and assailed him with abusive words, not with praise. He was angry because of the hearing the abusive words of the demon and laughed on hearing the other meaning of the words which were Lord's praise. So one would expect a fitting answer to the words of Hiranyaksha. Thus the reply of the Lord has two meanings as well. The Lord's reply also has two meanings. One meaning is scolding Hiranyaksha. Second meaning is he is also congratulating Hiranyaksha. So like that. Now next 3 verses, the Lord responds. The Lord response also has two meanings. So devotees online, other can repeat. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Satyam
Satyam
Vayambho
Vayambho
Vanagochara Mruga
Satyam Vayambho Vanagochara Mriga
Yushmad Vidan Rugaye Grama Simhan
Yusmad Vidhan Mrigaye Grama Simhan
Namrutyupashay Pratimuktasya Veera
Namrityupashe Pratimuktasya Veera
Vikattanam Tava Grihananta Badra.
Vikattanam Tava Grinanti Abhadra. The Lord said, it is true. I am a beast of the forest and am searching for dogs such as you, O sinful demon. Heroes such as I do not react to arrogant words of persons such as you who are bound by the ropes of death.
So Lord is responding, yes, yes, what you said is correct. I am a forest animal. I am looking for a village animal. See, when you say forest animal, the opposite is village animal. So Grama Simha. Grama Simha is the king of the forest is lion. The king of the village is A dog barks. Whoever some new person comes into the village, the dog says, "You what? How dare you to come to my village? Get out!" Even one's property also. When somebody enters in a dog's vehicle, barking, they think that it is all mine. How dare you to come to me? Same way, Hiranyaksa was saying something. It is all mine. How can you take it away? So he's telling that, yes, I am Vanagochar. I have come to Grama Simha. You think yourself to be like Simha? I have come searching after dogs, village dogs. So, heroes such as I do not react to arrogant words of persons such as you who are bound by the ropes of death. Heroes such as me do not take the words of the people who are about to die very seriously. You are about to die now. So, in Telugu, there is a proverb. The proverb says like this: when the candle, which is about to extinguish, it gives huge light. Same way, people who are about to die, they boast a lot. Something like that. I am searching for dogs like you. Heroes like me do not take notice of arrogant words of you who are bound by the ropes of death. This is the direct meaning. The other meaning, which Lord Narayana speaking to Jaya Vijaya. We are seen by the devotees who have given up material enjoyment. The devotees who have no attachment to the city opulences, and I will be visible to them. Swam Akinchana Gocharam. In Kunti Maharani prayers, he said that Swam Akinchana Gocharam. You are seen by the people who are Akinchana, who don't have any material possessions. So in that way. Mercifully, I search out those who are most prominently attached to material enjoyment to offer them a place with me. Normally, the materially impoverished are those who are completely now they come to forest and they see me because I'm Vanagochar, I stay in the forest. When they come to forest, they will see me. They are not interested in the city opulences. But since the conditions also are there in city, I myself come to city in order to give my own darshan to the city people, so that they will develop attachment towards me. So like that. Then Hiranyaksa is saying that, but why do you give mercy to proud and sinful people like me? Then Lord says that heroes like me are very generous. Namo Vadanyaya. And they do not feel the faults in your boasting words. They don't take the boasting words of the city people so seriously because they are compassionate. So what is your position? You become completely freed from the ropes of death. Because now I have come to you in order to give my own darshan to you. By having my darshan, you will be completely freed from the ropes of death. Since one who receives my mercy is not subjected to death, because he does not stay anymore in the material world. I am a person from whom no auspiciousness arises. Abhadra. So like that. So this is the second meaning which Lord says. I will be seen by the people who come to forest, who will give up all the worldly opulences. But in order to give my mercy to the worldly people, I come to city, searching after them. Because those who see me, they are freed from the material bondage. This is my mercy upon people who are proud of their wealth and other things in this world. So like that. Then Lord says, Ete vayamnya saharara saukasam gata hriyo gadaya dravitaste tishtamaheta pikata katanchidajo Teyam Kwayama Balinotpadya Vairam. Read Mataji. Yeah. Taking the inhabitants of the lower planets who were entrusted to you and fleeing shamelessly from your club, I remain here. I must remain here to fight sins Having created enmity with you, where can I go? Oh, my dear Hiranyaksa, the lord of the lower planetary systems, the ruler of the three lokas. So how long I can go away from you? I could manage to come all the way this place, and I cannot go any more further, because wherever I go, you are there. You are the lord of the entire universe almost. So where else I can go? So having created enmity with you, I have to fight with you. There is no other way out only. Speaking with lamenting voice, the Lord joked with the demon. I have stolen things entrusted to you and fled away, but that is impossible. Have you fled far enough because of the suffering inflicted on you? So Varaha is Hiranyaksh is saying that, is it because I'm scolding you, you are fleeing away? Is it because you are afraid of me? You are afraid of my mace hitting? You are fleeing away? Then Lord says that no, I cannot go anywhere. Since I have nowhere to go. Wherever I go, you will be after me. It is better I stay here and fight with you. So like that, Lord said. But the second meaning is, the second meaning which Lord is intending at Jaya Vijaya. I am the receiver of the offerings made with devotion even by the demons. Whatever being offered by the devotees, even the demons, I will accept it. I am not ashamed of doing this because I am affectionate to all. Somebody may say that, oh Lord, how can you accept from the demons? The demons are enemies of you. Lord said that I am not ashamed of anything. I accept whoever offers, positively or negatively. By my accepting something from them is for their own good only. Because you have melted my heart with your words of praise. Thus, I will remain here to show you my extraordinary powers. So, my dear Hiranyaksa, by your words of praise, my heart has been melted. So, I want to stay here to show you mercy in order to reciprocate with you. Going to Vaikuntha, you will remain happy. Why would you want to endure suffering by fighting? So, Hiranyaksa is saying that, my dear Lord, you please go to Vaikuntha. You can be happy there. Why you want to stay here and fight with me? Fighting is like a terrible task. It will involve a lot of hard work. Why you want to get into hard work? But Lord says that I must remain engaged in battle with you in order to derive bliss from fighting because of the enmity in you caused by the curse of Kumaras. So my dear Jaya, don't worry. I will remain here because I have to fight with you. Being cursed by Kumaras and being desirous of fighting with me, you people desired that you want to fight with me. You want to give me the pleasure of Virarasa. So I need to experience that. And also I need to fulfill your desire. So I have to stay here. I cannot go away to Vaikuntha without fighting with you. By fighting here with you, I will fulfill your desire. And I will also make sure that the curse of Kumaras becomes true. And I'll also experience bliss of fighting with you. So like that, Lord remained there only. And then Lord further says, this is the last verse spoken by the Lord, then the fight begins. Tvampad kila yuta padito gatasvano swastaya asanuha samstapya chasmam parama pramjashru swakanam. Yasvam pratignyam nati piparti asabhyaha. As the commander of leaders of soldiers, you should act in order to quickly bring about my defeat without considering the matter further. After killing me, wipe away the tears of your relatives. One who does not fulfill his promise is unfit to sit in the assembly. Now Lord is saying that, oh, my dear friend, you said that I have been killing all your relatives friends in the past, remaining invisible, and you want to kill me and and offer them solace. Now do it. I am standing here only. Come fight with me and kill me, and offer tarpana to your relatives and then fulfill your promise, then you can sit in the assembly, you can sit in the royal assembly. Then only you are qualified to go to royal assembly. Not for boasting only. So like that. You, the commander of leader of the foot soldiers, should immediately act to bring about my defeat without thinking twice. He who does not fulfill his promise is not fit to sit in the assembly. This is the first meaning. The second meaning is filled with prema. You have accepted the mood of a demon as a promise to give me happiness by fighting with me. My dear Jaya and Vijaya, both of you are so much love for me that you don't want to see anything less in me. Since I am not experiencing Virarasa in Vaikuntha, you wanted to give Virarasa, the happiness of Virarasa, by becoming demons yourself. So by fighting with me, I am very happy with that. He who does not keep that promise is unfit to sit in the assembly. Therefore, as commander of the troops, act now to make me happy by fighting. In order to give up your life, after having fixed me in your heart, wipe away your tears of bliss. So you made a promise that I would like to give happiness to. So now fulfill that. Now it is the right time for that. And then only you can again enter back into Vaikuntha. Otherwise, no, not possible. So like that, Lord is saying to Jay and Vijaya, who are now in next chapter. So any questions from devotees online? Hare Krishna, all of you are able to follow?
Yes, Prabhuji.
No
Yes,
question,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji, Hari Bol.
Maitreya Uvacha. So Dikshipto Bhagavata Pralabdascharusham Ajaharolbanam Krodam Kridyamano Hirad Iva. Maitreya said, Hiranyaksha, being insulted by the Lord, made an object of the Lord's joking, which was made in great anger, became intensely angry, like a snake who was being teased. So Hiranyaksha spoke something harshly. Lord also spoke something harshly, making Hiranyaksha as not worthy for the component of fighting, whatever it is. Hearing those words of the Lord, the demon having been insulted in verse 10 and became angry, since he was the object of a joke. Because he said Gramasimha, the village dog, he became very angry for that. He became like a large snake which was being teased by the words of verse in 11 and 12. The other meaning is as follows. Having fallen from his position as an associate of the Lord, he became overcome with great anger by the curse of four Kumaras. Though Shuddha Sattva by nature, Jaya Vijaya were in Shuddha Sattva platform by their constitutional nature. Because of the curse of the Kumaras arising from the will of the Lord, he became full of ignorance. At the time of fighting, he accepted great anger, though it was not real anger toward the Lord. Because he wanted to give the pleasure of Veera Rasa, now he assumed the role of a demon and exhibiting great anger. But this great anger is out of love for the Lord, not out of hatred for the Lord. So in that way, it is not the real anger. So then what happened? There is a big fight between both the Lord and Hiranyaksha. So the fight we will discuss in the next class. It's already 1:30. So there is a nice fight, and then the Brahma till the evening.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
One second. Then Brahma becomes anxious. So
Sorry.
my dear Lord, you are fighting with Hiranyaksha since afternoon. It is about to sunset. After sunset, Hiranyaksha becomes more powerful. The Asuras will gain more powers. It becomes difficult to kill him. So before there is sunset, please kill him. Like that, Brahma requests Lord Varaha in the next verses. The entire remaining fight and all we'll see, and the deliverance of Hiranyaksha also we'll see in the next Sunday. Yes, Mataji, you are saying something?
Yes, Prabhuji. Sorry, I couldn't mute it in proper time. Prabhuji,
Is there a description of detailed description of Kurma avatar of the Lord in the Bhagavatam, or this is only the mention?
No, the Kurmavatara pastime in relation to Samudramanthan episode is mentioned in the Bhagavatam. Couple of verses it explains. But lifting the Bhumandala, only hint is given here and there. That's why I just quoted some of the verses. For more details, one can refer to Kurma Purana. Kurma Purana might talk about Kurmavatara in detail.
Acha. Okay. Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Other devotees, any questions? Okay. If there are no
Hare
questions.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes,
Dandavat
Madhu.
pranam.
Dandavat pranam.
Yes, Prabhuji. Here mentioned na about Neela Avatar and Shweta Avatar of Vara, Shwet Vara and Neela Vara. So that I understood, one was like there were two different manvantras when so they mentioned like this. Is that okay? The understanding is okay like that?
Yes. During Swayambhu Manvantara, the Shweta Varaha appeared. And now, during Chakshusha Manvantara, the Neela Varaha appeared.
Okay. And Prabhuji, when we hear about this like red color Vara also, na Prabhuji is so when he comes.
Though next chapter we'll see that after fighting with Hiranyaksha, Hiranyaksha's body pierces into different pieces and lot of blood comes out of his body. That blood fell upon Lord Varaha. So the Neela Varaha became drenched with the blood of Hiranyaksha, so he became Rakta Varaha. Like
okay, Prabhuji. Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much for joining today's class. So thank you very much for giving the exam. Please mail all your answer sheets to the mail ID which we used to have.